Hey, it's Soleil, and this is episode 98 of the Orange Pill Investor. And today I want to talk about the emergency that is MicroStrategy. And no, I don't mean that it's crashing. I mean, in case of emergency, break glass on the piggy bank. So I was only able to get a few scraps, a few shares with a little bit of buying power that I had on the exchange. But I am dipping into my emergency fund. I just can't get the frickin' money from into the bank account, from the bank account into the exchange. At least my Robinhood lets you trade a bunch of your money instantly. But I do most of my stuff on Tasty Trade right now, and I'm only using this Robinhood account for educational purposes for my 5K account challenge. But I'm definitely trying to buy the dip. I usually DCA Bitcoin with my son on Fridays, but I messaged him today and I'm like, hey, there's a nice little Bitcoin dip. You want to go ahead and DCA it today? So we knocked that out. And he's a broke college kid, and we we get him like $25 a Bitcoin a week. So I don't want to hear your bullshit excuses. So anybody who's in uber panic mode, and Adrian Moore has had a hilarious frickin' thread about people describing how irresponsibly long or just catastrophically long they are in MicroStrategy, and so many people responded with some hilarious replies. I was actually, it was LOL was not a lie. I was literally laughing out loud. But for anybody who's like in panic mode, this is the daily chart. Zoom out. Okay, week still sucks. Damn, month still sucks. 3 months. Wait a minute. 3 months ago, if you had MicroStrategy at $500, you're still up double. What? That's crazy. Year to date, 70%. A year, holy shamoly. 285, 5x your money. That's crazy talk. Maybe not 5x. What is it? 300. No, so far. Almost 4. 5 years, how's it look? Oh yeah, I remember this. MicroStrategy went bazoomni during the last bull cycle. And look, max chart. Look at this shit. This is just like, this is a frickin' rocket ship. If you were standing here and you were looking out over the edge, this fucking green line just ripped your face off. And it actually did rip my face off. My covered calls got wrecked. So, if you're wondering if there's a chart that you should trade and it doesn't look good short term, does this look like a stock that you want to trade? And here's where my mind goes with this. So last time MicroStrategy pumped up to 300, and then like, oh wow, we got a nice pump. We doubled our money. We should sell it all, right? No. Holy smokes, face melting. You would have left $900 a share on the table. And here's where my fantasy mind goes. Is this rocket ship? Is this little nub right here? And the next one is like off my screen. Like I can't even draw it. I'd have to put a piece of paper behind the top of my laptop screen and draw this line like up to it. Anyway, this account is kind of foobarred too, so I barely have any buying power here. I had to roll some stuff to even get enough buying power to be able to roll this week. But then this, kind of came back around. A couple of these things kind of rallied a little bit. CLSK, I'm getting sick of this because it trades at multiples of a nickel, increments of a nickel. So if the bid-ask spread is like 10 and 15 and the mid price will be 13, you're like, let me try to get over 12 or 13. No, you got to go all the way to 10, so you get screwed out of $2. And on these small accounts, I mean, when you're only collecting $20 in premium, that, $3 is huge. So Friday, I will probably dump CLSK as soon as I get the chance, and I will just get more shares of something else. It's really pissing me off. All right, so that's the account. This was down to like 2,500 earlier in the week, so this was heartbreaking back here. So my goal is still to try to get this to 25K, and so far I've lost almost like 40%. 20%, yeah, 40%. So I like to handicap myself, make it a nice challenge. I bought Bitcoin at all-time highs, Bitcoin mining stocks at all-time highs. So short term, I'm feeling the pain, feeling the indigestion and the heartburn. But over time, the point is just to make a little profit every Friday, every Friday, every Friday, every Friday. So once we've got 52 weeks of profits booked, it'll be nice to revisit this and hopefully not have some continuing heartburn. Did not deposit any money in order to avoid this margin call. I just rolled some of these out from the 419 to the 426, or else all the way to 45 days to expiration. Use May 31st. And as soon as the account kind of recovers, I will bring these back into the weekly domain. But for now, I just really needed some buying power. I wouldn't have even had enough buying power to close my positions on Friday since I had negative buying power. But not only that, what the hell was I going to say? Mine completely drew a blank. Anyway, I got enough MicroStrategy shares to sell another covered call and still have some shares left over, but desperately wanting the frickin' banks to hurry the hell up. And it's amazing to me that in 2024, it's not instant. Like, if I want to move some Bitcoin, I've got to wait a few confirmations. If I want to go faster, I can pump up the mining fee. But when I want to transfer some money from this account to that account or deposit in exchange, they give me the little warning like 1 to 3 to 5 days. I'm like, okay. So, all right, as a final kind of word of encouragement, I generally just come in here and I talk about the options that I've set up and the strategy. But my general Bitcoin philosophy is that it's going to usher in a new era of human flourishing, never before seen on the planet. We've made pretty significant accomplishments, even with fiat money that can be debased, it can be stolen, it can be amassed, it can start wars, it can continue wars past when they should have long since stopped taking place. When you've got an infinite money printer, you can just buy all the weapons you want, and feed all the troops you want. But on a gold standard, or in 50 to 100 years from now, if we're on a fully Bitcoin standard, you would actually have to be willing to part with your Bitcoin. You want to buy some troops? Is it worth your Bitcoin? When Bitcoin is $1 million each? Maybe not. Maybe you'd rather just go, fund some research to stop cancer or, bone cancer in kids or something. Maybe that would be everybody's priority. So that's why I'm desperate to stay alive as long as possible and trying to stay fit. I'm about to start 90 days carnivore. I did a 5-day fast last week. and I'm just trying to live forever, or I just want to see as much of the new golden age of human civilization. We talk about Bitcoin still being in the early adopter phase, and when I thought about how long humans have been evolving, and we're just now about to see what we can accomplish with honest, uncorruptible money, and it made me think that maybe the human race is actually in the early adoption phase. So if you think the frickin' candles on MicroStrategy are insane, wait till you see the candles on the human race when the whole world is operating on an honest, fair monetary system. I can't wait to see it, and I hope to see y'all there. Be good, y'all.